think it's safe to say, don't you agree? Well, I think we all agree, in fact, that Meghan Markle has a problem with reality, with the truth, that sort of stuff. If you remember, she claimed she had a secret wedding, which was, kicked her to the touch by the Archbishop of Canterbury. You couldn't get more embarrassing, but you see what happens with people like Meghan is they're seemingly never embarrassed. Even when recently she was labelled a disaster tourist. Now, I don't know, you have to give people the element of doubt. Certain people say that she did some good work while she was there, plundering through people's ashes that nobody requested or indeed asked both her and Harry to attend. Other people were kept out of their own homes, so what gave them special treatment to do that? That's the problem, isn't it? But what's fascinating now is that Meghan apparently is gearing up for something that, apparently she had to postpone. Let me explain. Hi, good to see you today, chums. Thank you so much as ever for your time, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Nice to have your company. That is the problem, isn't it? We've all had a friend like that can't stick to the truth. You know the truth, they know the truth, and then they want you to go along with it because, you're in company, all that sort of stuff, and you're thinking, does this look bad if I remind them that never truly happened? That is now, as you know, the problem for Meghan Markle. While she's over in Canada with a vice-like grip on her husband, Prince Harry, to reassure the world that things are literally sparkling in their world, well, there are other problems to solve behind the scenes. As many people know, Meghan now, literally in a few weeks' time, will be launching her much anticipated, I'll leave it there, much anticipated With Love, Meghan 5-part TV series. We know all about it, don't we? Because literally every spit and cough has been put there. And as I told you, I've seen most of the first episode and elements of the other ones, so I kind of know what's to expect, and I'm not going to be unkind. I think people should judge themselves. It's sparklingly made, but I'm not quite sure what it's made about. That's the problem. And I think, really now everything has to have a very sort of direct thing, doesn't it? When you look at all of these cooking shows, lifestyle shows, they're always selling something. Aha! But Meghan, you see, apparently wasn't going to be selling anything, but now will be selling jam at 2 selected stores, which are offshoots for the Netflix brand of lifestyle. They apparently want to take over our lives in the very same way that Amazon's doing. You get the picture. But what's fascinating here, and I do find this incredible, in fact, is that, according to a very well-placed source, this is now making a comeback, the jam. Now, we're not quite sure if Meghan's been slaving over steaming bowls and pots and pans of jam for months on end to get this launch ready, all that sort of stuff. You wouldn't have thought she would have had time to go to the Invictus, maybe licking all those gum stickers on recycled jars, you get the picture. No, according to another source, the other problem had been that, in fact, the product wasn't quite ready for the January 15th release. And there lies the story, you see, because if you remember when Meghan and Harry decided to step back from launching this TV series, if you remember, this was all to do with allegedly the LA fires, the terrible tragedy that engulfed that particular part of the world. It wouldn't seem right, it wouldn't seem proper, the sort of thing. Now, I'm not suggesting for one moment this was the case. No. But what I'm also pondering is, and think about this, chums, is the fact that obviously with the jams and the branding and the stores not being quite ready, well, this could have been a good opportune moment to take the foot off the gas, you get the picture. Now, where it is interesting is Meghan apparently is less than thrilled at the fact that it's only going to be in 2 Netflix stores. She wanted them in big stores, the likes of the Macy's, the Bloomingdale's, Harrods, Selfridges, that sort of stuff. But she's been assured that once it becomes a success in these 2 stores, which are tester grounds as they call them, then everything else will fall into place. Now, it's up to you. Honestly, if you watch the show and you fancy a pot of jam and you're in that area and you can order it online, well, apparently that's what she's been busy doing. So, does this make you want to watch it now? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.